all this is safe. There's nothing in the water at all now. I've cleared all that out. This was the last bit I did last week. All the way up to here. This is the new bit what I'm gonna do. Done this last Friday. They're hydrodendrons or something.
Yeah.
Them blue and pink balls. They're all seeds, aren't they? So eventually they'll
just spread.
So we're going to do an arch here.
That's amazing.
Put my barbecue there. And then go arch these to here. So that's another way out. I've done steps there. There's all chilies. There's about 300 chilies there. And other bean sprouts. But hazel and willow here, so that's going to be an arch. The arch is going to go down here. Willow there. Didn't put willow on the island.
It's amazing.
So in a few weeks,
It's a little island there.
All these weeds are took now, there's new growth. All these are growing. All the grass softs what I put, they're all growing. There was nothing here about 6 weeks ago, there was nothing here. All the debris from the flood. This is the only bit what they've left.
Has nobody bothered you about it? Have they just let you do it?
They fixed everywhere else apart from this bit.
Yeah.
I took it upon myself.
To make it nice, yeah?
This is going to be a seating area. Yeah, put trees there. So that's another seating area there. We've got to do another seating area there. See how it's still soft. Same. Just like all that there's treating the same as down there.
just walking along the spot where I filmed Paul, his name was, working on the little bit of river that he'd found after the storm. That he'd grown lots of stuff on it and made it look really nice. A place where he said his grandchildren could play. But I haven't seen him. I've been a few times and he seems to have disappeared, and I'm a bit worried because there's a couple of guys hanging around there the other day with lanyards on, and there was a police car over the bridge looking down, and I'm just hoping that, you know, they haven't moved him on. He wasn't doing any harm. He was making the place look really nice and back to nature, making use of the debris that's fallen down, had come down the river from the bad weather, tyres and things like that, and he was building a little garden. And it makes me feel quite sad, you know, that you can't just get back to nature and do stuff like that anywhere. Even when I go to Wales, I have to drive to look for a field for Tony to run in, because everything's owned. Every bit of land is owned. Barbed wire around everything these days, not just land. There's no freedom. And I worry because if Tony does run off into a field, farmers are allowed to shoot dogs, you know, that interrupt their herd. A natural instinct is to herd. She's a border collie, so I keep an eye on her. But anyway, I hope he's back soon doing his bit, because it was really nice to see somebody taking ownership of something that was damaged and making it look pretty. Right, nearly there. I've got 48 hours to go, and then I'll be setting up my stall. I'm here at my studio now, having a bit of a tidy up and a bit of organisation. It's an absolute tip. I'm going to have to sort this out. Anyway, I've had a bit of a hectic week. I'm glad to be here actually at this stage right now, because the week's been a little bit overwhelming, let's just say, because I messed up my PayPal. I tried to set up a business PayPal, and then that all went pear-shaped, because I was told that I had to set up a business PayPal to have a card reader. So I ordered a card reader from Zettel. I got that, tried to set it up, and there were loads of issues. So I had to phone, in the end, I had to phone PayPal. And then they explained to me that because I had two different PayPal accounts, I'd got muddled up basically with passwords. I think I'd just got myself into a bit of a terrible headspace, And I'm usually okay with stuff like that. I'm quite techie at times, you know. I mean, I managed to make these videos, don't I? But anyway, I had to get in touch with them because I've made a bit of a mess. And anyway, they decided to try and sort it out. So they deleted my original PayPal that I'd been using for years and said, use the business one, let's sort this out. Okay, so we went ahead with that. Then they started asking me lots of questions like, what's your business registration? I haven't got that far yet. Okay, no business registration. What's your revenue? I don't know, it's my first one. Do you have bank statements to see you're an existing business? I haven't really got that far neither yet. Then they asked for my passport for identity. Then they wanted proof of address. They wanted a utility bill. They wanted all these things. And then I was like, okay, I'll go with the process and we'll see what happens. And the person on the other side of the phone said, I doubt very much whether you'll get confirmation that you're allowed to have a card reader, to be honest. I said, oh, okay, leave it. Anyway, I didn't. I'd sent it all back anyway. I got a refund, that's fine. And I've started all over again and gone back to having just a plain PayPal account. And it was very stressful. And the old me would have thought, oh, I can't be doing this or this. I'm just going to get a job. I can't be doing this. I can't do this. I can't do this. But the new me said, right, Mel, the universe is teaching you a lesson here. The universe is basically saying, I think you're trying to run before you can walk, you know. I think you need to slow down like you've been doing. Look how good things have been moving along because you've just taken it easy. Build it up slowly. Carry on as you are. Everything's fine. I mean, I've made all this stuff. Look, I mean, I've made loads of cars. I've got loads of stuff to sell. I've just had this printed, which made me really happy because it came out really nice. I'm really pleased because this is a precursor for a lot of my fresh start, my rejuvenated life. I remember when it was about a year after Lee died, and I found out about this time of the morning, which is called the blue hour, when it's very, very, very quiet. It's the time when the night is leaving and the day is arriving, so it's like an in-between time, and it's very, very quiet and peaceful and dark. The moon's not around, the sun's not around, it's ready to be around, but it's not quite there. So I actually got up one morning and sat by the river, waiting for this time. And that's when I went home and actually painted this picture. I painted it the next day, and just thought of all the birds just floating in the sky, fast asleep. It was a beautiful moment. And a lot of my cards are around this theme, so it's part of my display. So I'm here now at my studio looking for fabric and colours to pull in and drag in and put on the display.